How are you guys doing? Oh, oh, I'm actually on time even though I started the stream early. We'll get some food, so we're all good there. Right. Where are we? So yesterday we had an unfortunate incident, and it didn't come back to life. It crashed. So we'd got to. Let me open my notes here. We got to July 21:45. And now it's rolled us back to March 23rd, 21:39. So we've got a little bit of work to recover. And I haven't been through the VOD to figure out where we were, so we're just going to try and figure it out. There's no red on the screen, so that's good. Let's group these up so they're all in one unit. So remember, we did do that. You... No, I shouldn't have done it on you. You're going to do your own thing. Right, so you unload this. Are you all... Oh no, you are going to separate places, actually. We'll just group everyone together. They can all just get big bursts of people. Right, so fleets, we want Libra C1. Join fleet, and then we'll create this as balls. Libra fleet 1, join fleet. Create this as template. Merge colonist fleet. Libra C1. Let's see if there's an easy way for me to do that, but there isn't. Or at least there's not an obvious way to do that. So they'll probably all complain initially. Because some of them will have colonists and some of them will not. I know, we ate all the food, pal. I'm so sorry. There's none left. It's all gone. I know you don't believe me because you're a Labrador, but... What do I know? Starting orders. Let's unload colonists first. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. So when they all group together, we'll turn all their actives on. The salvage crew. Turn this bloody fan on because it's melting in here. Oh, salvage crew. You've got plenty of room. We still need to dispose of all the fleas. The Libra Fs were... So you're moving automated mines to Aurora. You're loading the regular mines to Mars. You're currently not doing anything, but you're orbiting Mars. So we need to build more of these. I think shortly after this, I think we were attacked again and we lost a couple of these. But for now, let's just merge them into Libra Fleet 2. You can help move the regular mines. transport. You're orbiting Earth. It's fine. Terraformers, what are you doing? You're orbiting Mars. How is the terraforming on Mars going at the moment? Where's the music stopped? Don't know. Right now it's playing, but it's actually very quiet on your end, isn't it? Let me turn this up a tiny bit. You're not just listening to me deep breathing the microphone. Right, temperatures, we were adding oxygen, but I remember we did reduce this, so let's change this. 0.1. Right, what are we building? Building more daffodils. We're building another 4 orcas. I don't think we need those right now. We will need them eventually. But if that's where we are, then we are very short on duranium. And we were currently sending a bunch of shit to Luna. Luna probably doesn't... Oh, Luna does need neutronium, actually. What's the mass driver situation? So you have 3. You have 1. You have 3 for some reason. So Ion Callisto have 3. Ganymede has 3. So Europa do with 2 more. Can we build them on Europa? What have you got? We do have a build capacity on Europa. Yeah, we can build 2. 2 of those. Let's move that down. It'll take him a couple of months, but it's fine. It saves us having to move one. What else have we got going on? Eris. Eris needs another mass driver. Because they're producing 7,000 tons and they're only able to send 5. Venus is fine. They can handle up to 25,000. Eris fine. Chaora's fine. They're getting more mines, but they're fine right now. Why is Mercury set to none? Surely that should be going to Earth. Luna. Luna's currently building a bunch of ground units, so they need the neutronium. That's what they were whinging about. So we lost basically 6 years worth of development. So I'm going to try and remember to save like every year. So now we've kicked off a few of those little adjustments. Let's save and run the simulation. I should really have gone through the Gone through the VOD. So that's just their merge order, that's fine. Oh yeah, we should probably scrap some ships. Shipyard tasks. Shipyards. You, my friend, can scrap the fleas. As can you. As can you. The fleas are tiny, these won't take long, so if we do need to build more. Ooh, an active lab. Maintenance support facility. He was killed in an accident. I didn't give you permission to die. How rude. Who does that? You're quite a ways off that. Oh, we just designed the bloody space station as well, hadn't we? I remember, because the plan was going to be, we were building, well, we were planning to build the space station and a big tug to move that over to Saturn, Jupiter and Neptune, to then also see if we could build defensive forces on those colonies. Because then we can actually defend our fuel harvester fleet. Yeah. Did we get to the design, or we haven't designed it yet? Okay. Excuse me. That was a lot of food. Wide view. Give me... I think it was a fuel harvester station, wasn't it? So this is going to be no armor. The Dragon Slayer class. That's quite a cool name. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I can't remember what the other one was. What other name did we have yesterday? I think it was just a randomly generated one, but it wasn't as cool as that. So we're going to keep the Dragon Slayer. Rename. This is going to be, it's going to be 2140 realistically by the time we've finished designing what we want. Just open all these. Right, so we probably want a troop transport. Not 100% sure if this is going to build those for it, but we'll see. Okay. Fuel capacity, that needs to be much bigger, so let's get rid of this one and we'll add just a bunch of ultra large. We needed a recreational module. Probably going to need a couple of cargoes. Transfer. We had about... No, we stopped at 1 million, didn't we? Because we did go to 2 million and I changed it back. Passengers, troops, that's fine. We want some sensors on this bitch. Can't have a E-lint on there, unfortunately. Drive, engines. Can't put an engine on this, I don't think. Even a commercial one. No. We want a bunch of sodium harvesters. There's going to be a coiler, a supply ship, and a tanker. Priorities missed. Let's set the minimum fuel for this to be... Well, the minimum fuel can really realistically be like... I don't know, 25,000? Because we still want it to be able to have an emergency supply of fuel. Dry skin. Right. What else have we got? We probably do want some maintenance storage points on there. $200,000 seems excessive. $100,000. Oh, that's troops. 250,000 supply points. I suppose if it's maintaining, how many supply points do we have on Earth? I don't think we have 250,000. Maintenance supplies. Okay, we have a stockpile of 750,000, so we probably don't want a third of our stockpile on this world, considering there's going to be 3 of them as well. And we don't yet know how defendable they're going to be. So let's do 50,000 each should be fine. Let's change this back to 1 so I don't do something stupid like that. Areas doesn't really need engineering spaces. Could put a main engineering on there. have shields. Can't have a... Why can't you have jammers on there? That's bullshit. And we haven't unlocked science department yet. That's fucking criminal. Okay, so 3 million tons. If we did that, we could also make it a... No, we don't want a giant orbital miner. Well, we do, but not for this. We'll make a custom... This is a fuel harvester. Okay. We probably don't want the and 3. Well, you must get some from engineering, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh well, I suppose you do want engineering. Let's put a main engineering back on there as well. Probably do with a commercial damage control as well. How long would that take to research? Probably not that much if we get rid of you, because we're not massively bothered about shield tech right now. Yeah, it's only going to take just less than 2 years to research that, and then you can totally jump back on your shield regeneration. And then I'm assuming we're doing cloak sensor. You guys need to swap around, because I want the fire control rating more than I want the electronic warfare. So I want this. And then I want you to then do planetary sensor strength. And then I think you were the next guy. You can then jump on that. And then I want you to do science department. Okay. It works. Shaves a bit of time off there. So we need commercial damage control next on this one. But I think that's pretty much it. It's only going to take 4 months to build this. This is crazy. There's no way. Ain't no way. Mind you, I suppose we do have a lot of construction capacity. What's that? 10,000 build points, and this was going to use what? Yes, this was using 20. What's this build points? Is this per year? So it's going to take about 2 years. Coral, remind me what you were. You're a tanker. This bullshit. Right. So Saturn Fuel Depot. Where are you guys? You're doing Jupiter. So I want you and you. You go to Neptune. Refuel from stationary tankers, then go to Earth and transfer fuel to colony. Cycle. And you guys remember we're doing Jupiter, so you Jupiter, Neptune, so you're Saturn. A process of elimination. Let's rename these so we remember. Rename TK01 Jupiter Fuel Transfer. You're doing Neptune, so you're TK02. Neptune transfer. TK03. Saturn. Fuel transfer. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save it. Even though it takes a really weird amount of time to save at the minute. Not quite sure why that's taking such a long time. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, baby boy, do you need a drink? Is that what you're telling me? Right, I'm back in 1 minute. I have returned. Okay. The dog is watered. Okay, so the corals are set up. This is about the time we got attacked, I think. Now, it may not happen again this time, but we'll see. Mars should be coming along soon. You're missing neutronium. Are you just not getting any neutronium? Are we out of neutronium? We've got enough. We're sending it out. For now, just send Mars and send it to Luna. Send any excess you've got there. That should help. Just takes a few ticks to kick in, I think. More Caspians have been built. Nice. Caspians were fuel harvesters. So I think Jupiter has the most of the fuel, if I'm not mistaken. Venus, Minerva, fair enough. Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn. So of our fuel harvesters at the minute, Jupiter is the most critical. So let's send them all. Actually, let's spread them out because they already got 5. We've just made 5 more. So you two, and you on your own. No, fuck it, you can just go there. Right, so these guys go to Neptune. Neptune Fuel Depot, join fleet. And you go to Saturn, please. Should help spread the load out just in case we do get attacked. Do we have like a single fucking ship available? We have a couple of fleets. Go to Mars. Load all that neutronium and just fucking take it to Luna, because I swear to God. Unload all minerals. And then go back to Earth and then get scrap. Was not able to. Why? Were you already full? Okay, go to Earth, refuel, go to Mars, load minerals, neutronium, go to Luna, unload all minerals, go to Earth. Is Fleet 7 damaged? No, Fleet 7 is not even a ship in the thing. Fleet unable to load neutronium from Mars. Why? You have cargo capacity. You have nothing in your cargo. Does Mars... is Mars below its threshold? Yes. But they are getting more mines. We need a sector governor. That would help. Sector governor. Do we have anyone high enough to be the sector governor of Sol? Admin 6. Preferably somebody with mining. You'll do. So now that should help with Mars's production. So now we're getting an extra 20% boost from the sector, as is everybody else. So that should help. Venus. Yeah, it works on the automated mines as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. New alien contact, here we go. Right, where the hell are you? You're near Jupiter. We don't like that. Can we distract with the Cornwalls? Oh, nice. All of these have ships now. You still needed a few, but you're all good. Right. Active, off, active, on. Oh, there's only the Cornwalls are the only ones that have the active sensors. Active on. Can one of you make it to Jupiter in a reasonable amount of time? Three days. You're going to be dead by the time we get there. Salvage fleet has completed its orders. That's good, because I forgot you were doing anything, so that's all good. So we'll delete this and say go to Earth. We'll say unload all minerals and unload all ship components. What did we get? Got a railgun. That's helpful. Scrap all of those, and then we just want to scrap each of these. Just get the minerals back. To Strasbourg. Okay, they injured a coral, which is just a fuel transfer ship. That's cheaper to replace. It's not like it's the fuel harvester. Well, the fuel harvester should really turn off its fucking autos. Just for the time being. Because we know that these guys exist now, so that we don't need to ping them aggressively. Our passive should pick them up anyway. Okay, so the Cornwall has got them now in active sensor range. Let's move forward an hour. It's not be on automatic though. They are running away, or they are running towards the Le Mans, the fuel harvesters. Nah, bollocks. It's begun. What's the distance between there and there? 100 million. We can launch the fires there. Which one is this? This is... Bless you! Cornwall 4. Launch all. Movement orders. Contacts. Le Mans 101. This is not a course on how to blow the Le Mans up. But it might work. Ship combat. Let's do... Now these are using the ship railguns, but it's fine. The could be worse. These are every 30 seconds, I think. Point blank defensive fire. Target the Le Mans. Fire at will. Sign all. Preparing offensive weapons, but not yet ready. That's fine. Target out of range. That's fine. What is their weapon range? Although their weapon range is tiny. Okay. Oh man, you know, I'm just zoomed out a long way there. Okay. Target out of range. I do need to see that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we did attack them. We didn't hit them, but we attacked them. Chance they hit 4%. Yeah, so they must have been slightly too far. Yeah, they're right at the edge of their range there, aren't they? Let's find that. Let's go forward again. That's going to take them a couple of rounds to rearm. There we go. Fire it again. Chance to hit 26, so we've gone up because we got closer. We actually do enough. We lost 2 ships there. We hit 6 times though. And we either managed to cripple it or it just stopped. No, we did manage to cripple it. That should help. Target destroyed. How many ships did that cost us? It cost us 11 ships. Well, these are tiny fires, and we've discovered the problem with them anyway. The problem is they can only fire once every... Well, I think these are 30 seconds. If we look at their railgun is the 15 centimeter single shot. So if we go to Design Tech, View Tech, go to Railguns. I apologize, I'm explaining this to you. You probably, if you're watching this, you probably already know, but you may not know. The higher the railgun is it? Design tech. Go to railguns. So we've currently got the 25cm railguns unlocked, right? But the rate of fire on that is 25 seconds. And it's 25 seconds because we've got a recharge rate of 3. We had a recharge rate of 1, the basic. Then the rate of fire is every 75 seconds, every minute 15. So we want the rate of fire to be up. But if you also reduce the size of the gun back down to 10, then you can fire every 5 seconds. Sure, you're only doing 1 shot, but it's also smaller. So like the 25cm railgun's 400 tons. We've got what a single shot one on there though, so call it 130 tons for the single shot. But if we go for 4 shots with a 10cm, that's 150 tons, so it's a little bit, tiny bit bigger. Like 20 tons bigger. But you're doing 4 damage. In fact, you could probably do a triple barrel. I think we were looking at this just triple barrel, so it's slightly smaller now, so it's 14 tons smaller. It's doing 3 damage, which the single shot. Which ones are you? You're doing the 15cm railgun. So that's why these ones are firing a bit faster. And they are, I think they're at 2. "45 seconds, so they're actually capacity recharge rate of 1. Yeah, so now that we're at 3, the next version of this railgun could potentially fire every 15, or it could fire every 5. 15 is probably a good improvement though. 3 damage per shot. The only thing is we've got to consider the size. So the other thing to consider here is the max range. So a 12cm railgun can reach twice as far as a 10cm, which is also going to be a higher chance to hit against a closer target. It's going to double its chance to hit, more or less. It's going to double the time between firing . So right now, we're firing once every 45 seconds. This 15cm gun, which is the same size, is going to do 3 damage, which is the same. 120km range, which is longer than what we've currently got. But it's going to fire every 15 seconds instead of 45 seconds. It's the same amount of crew. We can probably... What does this change? This changes the rate of fire recharge rate. Okay. Makes it more expensive, but we don't really care about expense. Or we do, but it's fine. We could also make it do 2 shots of 2. Can fire every 10 seconds. Does 4 damage, does 25% more damage than our current railgun, 4 times faster at more or less the same range. Or I think it's going to be a similar power. It's going to be less power requirement. $20, $21.40 twin core. I think we'll design this. And we'll use that on our next variant of the Daedalus. But yeah, I just wanted to explain why they're as bad as they are, because we did figure it out yesterday. But we did destroy a ship with them. This is the first time we've actually killed a ship with them, I think. Maybe the second. But it's the first time we've actually gone out and defended a what do you call it? Fuel harvesters. But now that we have defended our fuel harvesters, we can probably I will say I don't want to get cocky and send all of our carriers there, but there is a lot of ships to take out. Let's do it. Fuck it. Why not? You go. Jupiter. No, don't do a geological survey of Jupiter, you fucking idiot. I've already sent them all to do a geological survey. Why? You don't have any geological survey sensors. Why would that be your default option? It's not even an option in the list. Okay. And you're moving to there anyway, so that's fine. Let's put the ships back on deck. Combo 4. And let's turn off their ceasefire all. Assign all. Launch. Moving orders. I want you to go. Who should we go for? Do we know which ones was the more dangerous one? The Bezier had 8 railguns. Very short range. They've got the longer range railguns, so we'll take out the Le Mans. They've got quite a lot of Le Mans ships though. Le Mans 92. Oh, that hurt. They killed us all. Well, that's one way to sink a ship. Okay, that's fine. I feel like we made a little bit of progress with those. Expensive lesson to learn, but it is all the same. Let's delete these bloody standing orders before they get us in trouble. Movement orders, contacts. Really, we just want to kind of coax them towards Earth. We want to get them away from our fuel harvesters. Which doesn't seem like it's going to happen. No, they're going to blow the fuel harvesters. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, fuel harvesters, they're done. And so is the transport team. You guys are on your way to Jupiter. Oh no, you're on your way to Neptune. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so those guys can go back to Earth because they might as well be under Earth's protection. Earth and Earth. Well, actually, you go Mars. You remove all. You go to. Actually, Mars isn't going to be able to support you, is it? Because Mars doesn't have any maintenance facilities. Libra C, can you turn off your device, please? Or you get 1.3 million people killed. It's probably a good shout. Yeah, they did. Bruh, leave us alone. Okay, come to Earth and die. Thank you. I appreciate that. You blew up the Cornwall in like one hit. Oh no, because yeah, okay. Never mind. Should probably have launched these and launched these as well. It's probably a good shot. Ship command, ship combat rather. Clear targets. Fire at will. Sign roll. You gonna fire back? No? I think it's a pretty good idea that you do fire back, if that's all the same. Well, once we've got rid of all the Daedaluses, that's fine. We'll make better ships in the next version. You guys just stay where you are. Let them come to you. Hopefully that's what they'll do. You got Rex. On Mars, after they shot at our daffodils, what on earth are you doing? You're doing a little dance. Any clue? They're just taunting us. Can we not reach them? No, we can't. I feel like they're waiting for reinforcements. Like that's going to make any sort of difference. Okay. Nine months for that. Still about a year for that one. Strasbourg, Béziers, Le Mans, and Verdun. Destroyed some of our freighters, that's not helpful. No, oops. Save this because this is how I crashed it yesterday. Press the wrong button. Le Mans, Béziers, and another Le Mans. Just keep throwing scrap at us, guys. It's more research. Research is expensive. Ships are cheap. Master Drivers completed Europa. Beautiful. So now that bottleneck that was hitting Europa should move forward and then eventually come back to Earth. So Europa's probably got a shit ton of... Yeah, they've got a huge stockpile at Europa. Ganymede's got a huge stockpile. Io's not. That's fine. And Callisto hasn't. But that will eventually trickle down from Europa now. We could probably move... or build. Yeah, if we go, let's build another mass driver here. Move this down. More daffodils been produced. Let's send them over to Mars. Hopefully before they get seen. How's Mars doing anyway? You didn't tell me you were done. You've just been sat there doing nothing, you dick. Okay, we need more temperature. We want 0.3 maybe? Oh, that's the one we crippled. So that's... Okay, so they're gone. I was just waiting for them to come back in. Right, so they're crippled. That's good. Okay, so we lost all of our ships. Should we scrap the Cornwall? Because the Cornwall itself is a bit too slow for my liking. And I think we are either near to... Yeah. We built a new maximum size engine of 100. Don't think we added that to you, did we? Look at your design. Yeah, you're a size 60. So I think the carrier deserves a size 100 engine. So let's just copy this. Let's get rid of you. Suffolk. did that do again? Might as well put it on. It's going to take 3 years to build this. I feel like this is a much more prepared carrier than the Cornwall. It's got nearly 3 times as much armor. Probably doesn't need 3 times, maybe double. It's also twice as big. Needs a lot more crew, but hopefully we just need 1 of these rather than 4. Because if our ships are firing 4 times as frequently and doing 25% more damage with every successive hit, obviously once we redesign them, which we will do promptly. Need to obsolete some of this. I'll go and clean that up later on. So I'm thinking here of doubling the hangar deck size, but it's still it's 2.5 times faster, near enough. Probably can go. So this would be about twice as fast, but with 3 times the hangar bay storage. So instead of having 32, we could have 96 on one carrier. It's just a swarm. If we take off some of these, we've probably got room for some local point defense on this thing. We just have to design them. So we have to design a gauze cannon. I think we've already done this. Yeah, we did for the Cornwall, and then we decided not to use them. So this is the most up-to-date one we've got, and we haven't done any more tech for it. Oh yeah, we decided not to bother because these guys actually don't have... They've got energy weapons that are coming up against them, so we don't really want anti-missile stuff. I wonder though, can we put a... really big ass railgun? Close was that 50k? Oh, we're so close, we might as well wait for that. And then design a bunch of new railguns and new ships at the same time. Okay, so, salvages. Gonna do your thing. Go and do your thing. If you have, yeah, you don't have a marine group on board yet. Earth, load ground unit. Give me Space Marines. Then go on board this guy. So they did manage to start boarding. We did board them, great. Grab the tug, which was the Balmung. You should really be in the logistics fleet. You should be in the naval qualified naval guard. go to fleets. I want you to grab the Le Mans tractor specified ship, take it back to Earth, and release tractor ships, and then refuel. And then we can scrap it. You scrap the fleas. And then I think it's going to be a military one. Scrap the Le Mans. May as well scrap the Cornwall. You need to get chunky. What was our design at the minute? 60-30. Yeah, you need to get to like 70. You just start a slipway. You should be building some stuff to the terraforming fleet, please. We need to rebuild our Jupiter group, don't we? Oof. Yeah, we might not be able to afford to do this. We should build some more logistics, and we want Libra Fs. We do need more Libra Cs, but Libra Fs are in short supply right now. Let's just cancel the well, let's not cancel, let's pause these. Did you really only you only close that one individual task? Are you taking this? What's the point of being able to highlight them? Let me both delete them, I guess. No. So what's the point? Doesn't make any sense. Spins. How much fuel have we got? About 300 million fuel. Let's scrap those for now. Railgun launch velocity, turret tracking speed is good. Beautiful, got all our freighters built. Go to Earth, unload all minerals and unload all ship components. Say, where did you put them? Because I hadn't refreshed. Alright, what are you doing? You're nearly done moving some automated mines from Venus to Aurora. Aurora now has 11 mines, which is good. You're doing okay. Got to get these man mines over to Mars. That's got to be the priority, isn't it? Right, so the Mars group are the ones that got blown up. So all of you guys are the new Mars mining movers. That's a great name for the fleet. Go to Earth. Load installation. Load the mine. Take the mine to Mars. Unload all installations. Go to Earth and refuel. Cycle those moves. Slipway added to Big Tony's repair and scrapyard. Add another slipway, please. I'm going to need to increase the size of that again to 80. Okay, we just scrapped the last of the corn walls. What's our stockpile like? Let's scrap all. Disassemble. Disassemble. That should give us a nice bit of tech. And then this is just resource. Fresh water, I think. Scrap. Excuse me. Okay, so we're just waiting until April for the commercial damage control, and then we can start on the space station. Right, I'm just gonna go grab a fresh drink. I'm back in a minute. I'm back. Right, Earth. Research. Excuse me. You shifted over. It's very loud. Okay, so you shifted over to turret tracking speed. That's great, but also maybe do that later. Nope. Hello. He's a good boy. Right, so I think what we'll do, this guy with these 8 labs will focus on faster recharge rate, and we'll go for speed of shots over range and damage. We've already got a good range. We've got a better range than them, I think. Currently. Science department. We do need that. It's not priority right now. Zaya. Electronic warfare would be useful. Fire control speed rating. Yeah, I think we'll leave it as that. Okay, so now let's design another railgun for our new fighter. So we need to copy this, select a name. What were we using? It's like Greek mythology. Greek heroes or something. Greek. Let there be Greek mythology. Let's see what we got here. The Echo. The Europa. Name it after one of our colonies. Rename to the 2141 Europa. Update the armor. Show me some prototypes. Okay. So we need a what is it called? Direct fire control. So our existing direct fire control was this one. Okay, so with more up-to-date technology, we can drop another 7 tons for the fire control. $21.41 Europa. And then for the power plant, we need 1.5 power output. Which is a 20-ton. Our current one is 28 tons, so we've shaved another 8 tons off there. So I'll prototype that one. Our railgun Need to rename this to the Europa Twin Core. And the Europa Twin Core is bigger, but because we've shaved some size off the others, it should even out. 137. The other one was 97. So we've added 30. Shaved off like 6 there. And we shaved off 8 there. Yeah, it is a bit bigger. It's still within the 3. I think we said 330 was the cutoff. Rectify 10 versus 45. How long is that capacity tech going to take? 4 years. Yeah. Let's go back to a single shot railgun. Single. Well, we'll just call it the 24 Europa. And then if we do take that off there. That one needs half of the size reactor. What's the tracking speed on that railgun? Well, I suppose actually the tracking speed is just the ship speed, isn't it? So, oh, just trying to figure out where I've lost 40 tons from, but I suppose it's because I've just optimized this. Fire control. This is what we're currently working with near enough. So we were to up that to our new top speed. We'd add 5 tons, which would reduce our top speed, but we can make another engine, which might be even faster. Just kind of got to work out a nice balance between the two. So what's our engine currently weigh? We've got 2 of them. So we've got 50 tons in engine. Let's aim for that. Let's take our engines off. Add our new fire control. And then we need an engine. So our existing engine is this one. I'm assuming it was as powerful as possible, as most engines are. And then we just probably reduce the size down to something ridiculous. So we have 31.25 power. So that's what we were currently working. The size of one engine, 50 tons. We had 2 of them. We've got 168 tons currently. I see this is where it went up to extra crew, wasn't it? So it's 330 minus 168 divided by, say we have 2 engines again, 81 tons. Divided by 3, 54. $40.5. So we could have 4 engines at 40 tons. Too many. So you're no go. Okay, we're getting better. 2 crew though. I really only want 1 crew. Did that other engine have multiple crew? Yeah, it does. As soon as you get over a certain amount. try one tiny bit more just as a final test. $15,000 kilometers a second. Four times faster rate of fire. %50 higher tracking speed because of the speed of the ship. Still no armor on the ship, but I think it should be fine. And it's also using half the fuel. It's got a smaller range, but in theory it's going to be close enough to the carrier. The carrier should also have the ability to refuel its ships, right? Which it doesn't at the minute. And can have 60 fighters on it. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. $60 fighters. All... Granted, the weapon doesn't do as much damage, but it fires 4 times more frequently. So every second tick rather than every 8th. Plus, this carry can hold twice as many of them. Almost. And they're moving twice as fast, so in theory they should be twice as hard, well, 50% harder to hit. So let's have a look. Daedalus, if the enemy ship is moving think about, call it 6,000 meters a second, and we are able to hit at 48, so let's say range bounds of 12,000. Or is this? We'll just see how it works, see how it performs. Right, let's move forward. Okay, so ice is melted on Mars. How's the salvage fleet doing? Yeah, plenty of room. They're just scrapping Daedaluses like nothing at the bit. Commercial damage control. Okay, beautiful. So that can go on, before we forget, that can go on the Dragon's Lair. Controls further up. Fire control rating guy retired. Shield regeneration rate, nice. Okay, so you've got 11 labs. We added a clock to the carrier. Let's design a clock and see what we can do. Clock and device. So at the minute we can only use this on ship. Size 3,750 tons. Oh, we can make a bigger one. Okay. So that's the smallest one we can make. Okay. Good to know. It's the biggest one we can make. 5,000 tons. Okay, so our current cloaking efficiency 3 is a 3x multiplier on the hull size. So, a hull size of 100 is 5,000 tons with a ship, times 3 is 15,000. And this would cut 75% of that 15,000. So on the radar, it would look like 3,750 tons. Okay, so we need considerably more cloaking efficiency if we're going to cloak our carrier. Or a smaller carrier, but it's unlikely that that's going to happen. Fucking 1,000 points towards the cloak sensor reduction tech. Oh, that's insane. We might even learn that. Cloak sensor reduction. Yeah, we're already halfway through it, I think. Yeah, near enough. Science Idius Kane has died! No! Idius! You were my hero, baby. We had such high hopes for you. 7 labs at 20%, 6 labs at 40 you'll have to do. I think it's a similar amount of time. That's not too bad. Let's just give you the extra one. Salvage Fleet 1 is done. Beautiful. So remove your standing orders and go to Earth, please. Unload all minerals, unload all ship components. Decius Darius is retired from government service. See, that's a massive tech, but it would help everybody out. Given we've got very few labs to work with for most of these people, we should probably always be doing that. Let's go. What did we get from the salvage fleets? The decoys, nice. Scrap all. Give me that railgun tech, please, and the missile and jammer tech. Get rid of all this. So I can't just double click on it. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of you guys. Do we actually tell you to do anything yet? Yeah, you're moving the mines. Okay. So you are actually... Where the hell are you? You're on your way back. Okay. How many mines are left on Earth? No. So the next one should be... You're going to tell me in a minute that you can't do your order. What are you doing? Why are you there? Okay. Well, you've done everything you can do now. So we've got Earth, refuel, load installation. Who needed the extras? I think it was Ganymede and Europa. Give me 4. No, give me 3. And then go to Ganymede, unload installation, 1, mass driver, go to Europa, unload installation, mass driver, go to Callisto, unload, you find a mass driver, then come back to Earth. sure we just research something that we needed for the space station. Motion damage control. I think that's what it was. Okay, let's build that and see what happens. I think we've got enough resources for it. Space station. Yeah, we do. We actually want 3 of these. We'll be pushing it on resources for it. Just build 1 for now. See how we get on. That's saying it's going to take 2 years, which checks out. We should probably also be building more automated mines here. So 500. Oh yeah, we should probably be designing a tug as well to pull that sort of a ship. Let's save while we remember. Always save often, because otherwise you might lose 4 hours of gameplay. Okay. So we need a massive, well, not necessarily massive, but a tug with a good size engine. So I don't think the Balmung is going to cut it. So let's copy the Balmung. We'll rename it as the Balmung XL. And instead of this, we'll add on, excuse me, Could just stick more engines on the Balmung XL. Got room for it. Banger tune, but yeah, not for right now. Transport colonists. So we know about the Dragon Slayer is. Oh, bro. So we know Dragon Slayer is this big, and with the current engines we've got, we're going to be moving at 35 kilometers a second, which is not very fast, but doesn't need to be fast. It needs to be faster than faster than what it was saying there. Ship has colonist capacity but no cargo shuttles. That's fine because we're not leaving those on there. That's just so we know how big of a ship we're going to work with. 172 is fine. It's going to need a lot more fuel though. $30 of these ion drives should do. That's a big ship though. Rid of all these now. 164,000 tons. I suppose it's a commercial ship as well, so it's probably not that big a deal. To not have the sensors on it. We'll leave the passives, but and also a commercial shipyard is relatively easy to upgrade. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, that's not good. And that is bedtime, ladies and gents. We desperately need more neutronium. The only good stockpiles we've got in Sol. Well, Venus has got a lot. Schultz has got a decent amount. That could be our next major mining operation. I think we've got duranium under control now. It's going up rather than down, which is good. Yeah, let's stack a couple on my Schultz and then I'll save it and call it a night. Moving orders, go to Earth. Never mind, you're already at Earth. Go to Venus. Load an automated mine. Dump it on my Schultz for me. So that's up to my Schultz's mines. Did I just miss? Ooh, nice. Yeah, our new big ship here. Let's move this to shipyard fleets. Actually, let's just attach it with this on. That's our new space station. It's freaking huge. So I'm going to save that, and then tomorrow maybe when we come back we will look at building the tug, move that over to, well, we'll move it to somewhere close soon, and then we'll try and build a in fact we'll leave it at Earth for now, and then we'll try and build some ground units there, or move some ground units there and see if they will work as surface to orbit, and then we can at least defend Jupiter so we don't keep getting bombed. Alright, anyway, I can't remember if I saved that, so I'm just going to do it here. Alright, anyway, adios.